Hi, it's Lynn Como, and I thought I would go over the brand new Stampin' Up! Albums that are in 12 by 12 size and show you how they actually come packaged as well as what they look like. Many of you have been asking me about albums. When are we going to have albums? And we do have albums in a postbound and a D-ring in black. So you can actually find this. We have the annual catalog. It's on page 75. Pages 74 and 75 have everything to do with memory keeping. Now, if you don't bookmark that, there's actually an index in the back. Let's find it here. And it's right here under memory keeping, albums and accessories, pages 74 and 75. So you can see this little area, and that has everything to do with page protectors, flip flaps, and anything to do with the albums. All right, this is actually the D-ring. And it comes in a box, a nice sturdy box. You open it this way, and then I'm gonna, take it out of the box so you can see how it's really wrapped nicely. Not only is it in a nice sturdy box, but it also has a filler in here, and it's also wrapped. So as you can see, I'm unveiling this with you. So let's open it all the way. I'm curious to see it myself. It's really nice on the outside. I like the look of it. It's got a nice little shine to it, as you can see in the light here. Nice piece of cardboard. This is always great to save for shipping anything. The D-ring is right here. You just pull it apart. And then you can put your page protectors in. So if you're using, you want to use the Stampin' Up! Page protectors. And let's see, I think I have some right here. Basically, you want to, one of the things I'll tell you is that they have this little extra ½ an inch, and I love that in my postbound album. Then you can slide everything you need right in here. So you have plenty of room for your 2-page spread, one on each side. And then you clip it closed, and now you have all your pages that will go in here. So you can, basically, in my opinion, an album will hold 25 page protectors. That's what I've been using pretty much in the past, and I think you'll be very happy with the width of it. So this is the album, and as you can see, it has the rivets in the back, and it's really a nice size. All right, so that is the D-ring, okay, so you can see. Now let's look at the postbound. Also coming in a box, packaged quite nicely, again, has your posts in here, and I'm going to carefully slice and dice to get this open. So I do like the fact that it is packaged this way. It makes me feel like it's been well taken care of in shipping. So I'm liking that feature. So it's very similar. It's the same similarity as far as the material as the D-ring. It definitely has your sleeve that gets inserted into this side of the album, and we're just going to check that out. All right. It looks really nice. Oh, I like the interior. It has like a linen look to it. I don't know if you can see that here, but that's the shine of black. It really is nice. Now I brought another album over that I have, and these are your posts. So let's just take these out. You're going to keep those washers as well. Okay, so you can see I've taken them all apart, and I will put it together, but I wanted to show you how I'm going to put this together. But before I do, let's just compare it to a previous album, okay? This was a little bit different material that we had with close to my heart. It's imitation leather, but it is the same size all the way around. The this area, which I guess I'll call the gutter, is basically the same kind of look as well. They look the same to me. And let's just compare the cover edge, okay? So this is the old one and this is the new one. Okay, so you can see they're the same width. This just has a little bit more material. The new one has a little bit more material. So overall, it's great. Looks really good. Okay, now how do we put the albums together? I'm going to show you how I do my albums. So I like to have my pages where they're open at the top. Now, there's another product you need, and I did not see this listed in the catalog, but it's online, so I will post the number in the video. These are spine expanders, okay? And you get 10 of them, and I split them apart, okay? So I'm just going to do it. And this is how I would put an album together. You can wait until you have all your artwork in your album. What I like to do is use a D-ring first. Now I'm just going to give you, before I put it together, what I do. So I have a D-ring, and I use this as my working album. So I have page protectors in here, no spine expanders because a D-ring, you don't need it. But what I like about it is this is my work in progress. When I'm creating artwork, and I'm making albums or pages for myself, I will put my completed pages in here. And then I can go ahead and put these pages in an album or slide them out and put them in an album. So you can see if I'm using a flip flap on it, I will be using that page protector. But this gives you an idea. I'm ready for my next set of layouts when I complete them. The other thing I like about this is that you have the opportunity to not have to work in chronological order, so you can actually, whatever you feel like working on, you work on, and then you can slide them in, and then you can always take them out and move them into the album of your choice. If it's a Christmas album, a family, a travel vacation, year by year, whatever works for you. So I highly recommend the black D-ring as a work in progress. All right, getting back to the postbound. So what I like to do is you will take your post and a washer, and I'm going to put them so that I can always add to the back of an album if I needed to. Okay, so I'm going to slide that through, and we'll do this on all of them. All right, so I have them in here. You have the washer, the post, and I just close it like this. I'm going to take 3 pages at a time. Now, if you're a 3D scrapper like I am, you're adding flip flaps, maybe you're adding chipboard, or you're popping up with dimensionals, some of your pieces, and your pages are a little thick, I recommend doing 3 at a time. So I'm just going to put them in here. And then I split the spine expanders apart. Remember, you get them together. You could fold them in half if you're doing a lot of flip flapping, okay? But I just basically do 3 at a time. So you want to buy a whole package of the page protectors at the same time. And this might encourage you to have that D-ring album with the pages in there to work on it while you do. So these are actually the pages, memory protectors, that I'm putting in either one of my books, whether it's postbound or D-ring. They work for both. Now, the one thing I wanted to tell you is our books are a little bit longer. Our pages are a little bit bigger than the normal because they lie flat when you open them next to each other. All right, one more. Do I need another one here? Yes. Okay. So you're getting the idea. I'm only going to do this last bunch right here, so you can see what it looks like. And you open this up. So you can see I have room to do more. So I could do a whole package of 25 page protectors and my spine expanders. So now I'm going to put my washers on first. And then you go ahead and you screw these in. Okay, so you can see I have them all in here. Just going to pull that up, close that, and now you can see they're in the album. And I like to separate, make sure that there's spacing in here. And you should be able to get your album cover embossed if you'd like, or if you like to do this piece only, the sleeve that you use on the edge. We're going to insert this edge in here and the other edge in here. I'm going to do it so it's pretty even. Okay, so you can see how even that is. And then I can just tuck it in. And there you have it. It's beautiful. So if I need to add more, what I can do is I can just open up the back, pull these out, and put more in right here. So hopefully you'll enjoy using these albums. And if this happens where you just want to make sure until it gets memory that it closes, when you have your pages in here, it will close. But you can see how great that looks. You can find these at lynncomo.stampinup.net, and you have the choice of a postbound. You definitely want to add your spine expanders, and then you also have the D-ring. I hope you found this really helpful and will enjoy storing all of your memories in our beautiful albums.